Well, we told you about Foster and Thomas, but Davion Mintz, I was really impressed with a sophomore point guard who looked very comfortable on the floor on Friday.
Well, Mintz had 5 assists.
They swing it left. Foster goes baseline. And no, great save by Mintz. And then Foster drains it from outside. He averaged 18 points. This is the three, but Cropper with a good rebound. Foster with the fade. Yes!
He can make those shots. You might be watching thinking, boy, if you loose balls, Alcorn State's been able to get all of them.
Foster for three.
There's contact everywhere.
Steal, here comes Foster. Watch out.
Let's go, baby! Like this, you want to just hang in there in the first 10 minutes. They've certainly done that.
Foster misses the three. By the way, congratulations to Patrick Ewing for winning his first game as the coach of Georgetown as they knocked off. So take the shot but miss, and here goes Foster baseline spinning and then getting, I guess that's a charging foul on Marcus Foster. Foster just became the first league game since Doug McDermott did it in 28 straight. Oh yeah.
Probably the right call. Foster a little out of control. Definitely Patterson was set with 6 team fouls, so Creighton will be in the bonus on the next foul.
No foul called on. Yes, I was waiting for it, and they finally blew the whistle. And Marcus Foster picks up his second personal foul.
The guys that has to lead the way for Alcorn State.
Foster knocks down a three.
Marcus Foster for three.
And then turn those turnovers into points.
This is where they need Mintz to really run the offense well. Try and get Creighton's offense into a rhythm. They've got Ballack in the game.
Needs to look to be aggressive without taking bad shots. You can sense that Foster is a guy that can fill it up quickly. I think you're going to start to see him put his foot on the gas here.
He now has quickly, and they have to swing it back outside. Johnson on the drive. Here comes Foster. Watch out. Creighton loves to run, and Marcus had got fouled from behind. Foster for a three. Give him 18, and he's played about 5th basketball down low on Devin Brewer. Marcus Foster. Well, he averaged 18 last year, and he's got 18 tonight. Greg McDermott loves that.
Boy, look at Marcus Foster. He's knocked down a couple of dribbles. There, little hesitation, change speeds to get all the way to the basket. Look at him kind of stop, then explode, and then finish it with authority at the rack. In a game that's been a little bit sloppy and hard on the eyes, Foster's having himself quite a night. 18 points.
That's the miss. Foster. Clement knocks it down. This is their biggest lead of the night. The 6'4" freshman from Laurel, Mississippi, a local guy on campus. Marcus Foster goes deep.
Combined averaging over 32 points per game for Coach McDermott. If they get hot, they could pick up a major road win in early.
Efficiency has been off the charts so far this season.
We mentioned the zone for Gonzaga. They come out man-to-man, but why this season?
But they need to get a better shot out of it. The first 2 shot attempts by Jonathan Williams are not Jonathan Williams type shots. And what I mean by that is he's over in the Zags roster this year. But to me, it's like the Big 12. If I'm filling out a poll in the Big 12, I'm writing Case
and Sean. They are anchored in the backcourt by Mr. Marcus Foster.
There's no question when you look at Marcus Foster, and over the course of his career, well documented his travels, his start of his career at Kansas State, came to Creighton, and immediately fit in last year. Unanimous first team, all Big East, averaged over 18 points per game, the most a Creighton newcomer has had in 49 years. I mean, those are historic numbers, and they're going to rely on him a lot this year. He's a Naismith and Wooden Award National Player of the Year candidate, and he's played like it off the start of the...
Foster creeps out for 3. Marcus Foster silencing the kettle. What does Gonzaga need to do again? Had about 30 family and friends at the PK 80 last week.
Well, they'd like to see him get going a little bit from beyond the arc because he has struggled there
On the perimeter this season. He makes 4 of those a game, but has struggled here in the coaches. What do these early tests tell them about their team?
Well, for Mark Few, when we asked about the PK, he said, what it told me is my team can play with anybody in the country.
Loose ball, track down play here in the first half. Crumple, center of the zone. That shot will be there against the 2-3.
My team is really skilled offensively. We can be really elite at this end of the floor. And so far tonight, they're playing with the poise and confidence that would second what their coach told them.
His second for Gonzaga.
Well, look at the offense. You get the ball into the high post, you swing it opposite, nobody's around. Anybody want to guard him? Nope. Late closeout coming from Perkins. Had him when his son was playing for Creighton at the Wooden Legacy. And it was just a pleasure to watch him coach and see the way their offense flowed.
Marcus Foster and the Creighton Blue Jays up by 5. Sean, he's been great.
He's been outstanding, and he's done it in a variety of ways. A little bit of that old man game with his back to the basket, drive into the middle, elevate up over the top, and then he can stretch you from the outside. And when you take a look at these shots from 3, they've been wide open, nobody around him. And because of that...
Unhappy with that call as well. Foster for 3. Marcus Foster, his 3rd triple. He's up to 13. Foster, step back in the corner as Tilly fights on the defense. Minutes to play here in the first half. Foster probing, lobbing, inside Crumple, great control.
Great control around his neck that says JG. And I always thought, I'm like, why is he wearing a chain with his initials around his neck all the time? Then I realized he went to Miami, and now the whole turnover chain, everything makes sense. And this is one of those games for Creighton. At least that's how I felt watching them.
2 seconds left in the half. Foster would have beat the buzzer, but comes up short. Creighton ending the half on a 5-0 run. So the score here at halftime is 44-37. The Blue Jays on the road on top of Gonzaga.
By just simply scoring points, you got to be able to sustain stops.
There's Foster, baseline.
Then he picks up the foul on the defensive end of the floor. Those are negative plays for your team. Great dunk down. What a pass by Foster.
And another turnover. Williams to Norvell. And Gonzaga down by 1.
It's defense leading to offense for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. The turnover, the push and transition, the foul on the bench. All into this one. Didn't lead in the first half.
Oh, good ball fake. Norvell, baseline, Gonzaga leads. First bucket of the game.
And he's starting to come in his own the last 2 games. He gets more and more comfortable playing at the Division I level as Foster comes down and finally gets back on the board. And
Foster off the curl. So that's why he didn't contest the shot.
Well, I'm glad he didn't contest it. There wasn't anything he could do. He was too deep. He was underneath the rim.
Foster. Big 3 for Marcus Foster. Up to 21 points.